Hi, this is Justino Aguila, live backstage with Sean Paul at the 2014 Billboard Latin Music Awards. How you doing, Sean?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Good to see you, man.
Same here.
You just came off the stage.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I've watched the awards for many years and never thought I'd be involved. And so big up to Wissing and his whole team. You know, Wissing has always expressed wanting to work with me, and we just didn't have the time to work with each other. The right song came along, and it was great to be able to be on his album and to be opening these awards. This is like one of them big dreams come true, you know what I mean?
Spectacular opening.
Thank you.
When you collaborate with people, what do you look for?
Just mostly it's the track. You know, once people are out there that have, you know, a certain flow or a certain tone or a certain melodies that I like, even lyrics, I will work with them. The track is the thing that sometimes stops me from. So if there's people who I admire but we have the wrong track, it probably won't come out.
Right.
So there's been a lot of times that that has happened, and this was one of them that it didn't. It's really reminiscent of you know, the flute in the track is kind of like Andes kind of mountains things to me. It sounds like that, and it just evoked a lot of emotion in that respect, and got me to like be on that track.
And speaking of music, you have new music. You're always working on good music, man.
Thank you, man.
Could you talk about your current project?
Yeah, my new album's called Full Frequency. And in that respect, I'm going in many different directions. And so I'm also doing work with different genres here and there. And Latino community, especially reggaeton, has showed me a lot of love. The artists themselves and the fans themselves. Over the years, it's been a big part of my fan base. And so to, you know, gravitate towards doing work, more and more work with artists, I think the greatest thing that's been stopping me is the language barrier. Sometimes I do not understand. People have to, you know, bridge the gap for me. But I've gotten people to kind of write songs for me. Like I did a song called Hold My Hand back in the day, and also Punky in Spanish. And, you know, it took me a long time to do in studio. But, you know, I've gravitated towards nowadays where I'm just doing songs with different artists. And, you know, Prince Royce is on my album, so big up to him. And DR, I'm actually going to DR next week where I'll be shooting Bailando, the remix with Gente de Zona and Enrique. And so doing a lot of works in different genres, but I'm just telling you about some stuff that I'm doing here. Big up to Faruko, you know, a kid that showed me a lot of love in the early part of this year. We did a song called Passion Wine, and there's the video is just about to come out now. So some good stuff.
And speaking of, you know, musically, how you've evolved so much. Where are you at musically on this project? What does it feel like?
You know, I'm putting out some works that are a little bit different in terms of dancehall production with some dancehall artists back home in Jamaica. So if you do like dancehall, you can check those out coming out soon. But Full Frequency, I think, is just me going in all kind of different directions. I've loved hip hop music. I like trap music right now. Dance music, there's some form of it on the album. It's all mixed with my dancehall style and reggaeton, of course. And so the album is the album, but it's also my attitude right now. Full Frequency. I'm going in all different directions, trying to hit all bases.
Well, it's good that you're here during the 25th anniversary.
It's crazy.
Of the
Can't believe
Billboard
it.
Latin Music Awards.
2014.
Do you have musical heroes you've seen on the show or on the charts through the years?
Well, actually, yeah. I became a very big fan of people like, you know, Willie Colon and Hector Robor. And there's a sample of Willie Colon, something that he did in a work that I did with Major Lazer the other day. It's a song called "Come to Me," and so that's pretty cool to have out there, and to, you know, we paying kind of like a respect or homage to the whole movement. It's called salsa, right? Yeah. So. You know, so I think that I mean I have a mixtape of a lot of their stuff that they did together. Those two artists I mentioned, and you know, I never really saw the movie about his life, but I heard about him, and I thought it was a very I'm talking about Hector, and to me, it was he's just somebody that I looked up to in the business. I thought he just went, as they say, all out, you know, and the stars, of course, like, you know, Shakira, J-Lo. And of course, I know Selena.
Of course.
Yeah, there's a few songs that she did on her English album that really broke through to us that I knew. And so, yeah, looked up to a lot of people over the years, and I'm amazed to be here at the Billboard Awards and to be working with some of the greats.
Wonderful. Well said. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Always good work.
Thank
Thank you.
Take care.